Hey dude, let's go and break this down to see what we can notice. So you're coming in, drop, sketchy landing, sketchy ride out, and boosting off in the end there. So yeah, let's break this out to see how you can be in more control and just tackle this feature and this course with more confidence. So let's see. First, what's happening here? So first of all, what's happening is you're going and rotating your board into that shifty too soon. When you go in shifty this soon, you don't actually know if you hit the proper arc of a jump to come into the landing. So that means that you're very susceptible. So a big thing you can do for more control here is delaying to get the shifty. Go and get the pop and then shifty after. Because what's happening is because you want a shifty so early, you're opening your chest, and that's making it so when you pop off the feature, if your chest is open like this, it's going to be harder to not put weight onto your heel edge. If you put weight onto your heel edge because your butt's too far back, it's going to make it so you're dropping a little bit back this way and you're not keeping your weight set over your stack position. Whenever you're jumping, you want to have your weight in your stack position, leave off in that stack position, travel through the air, and that way you can land in that stack position. Where here, because you're adding that preemptive upper body rotation, it's throwing off some of those variables, making it hard to control. And this is why you're landing so tail heavy right here. So there's two things that are happening in this landing. First, you're super long and you need to go and meet the landing. Second, you're landing tail heavy. This is all happening because you didn't fully get off the feature, get in control, and then get popped up. So because you went an early spun, you went through the feature and didn't give a proper arc that'll put you into the steepness of the landing. Because this is a very steep landing with a very flat takeoff. What that means is there isn't going to be anything to help you get up and get the arc of the landing. How jumping works is your natural pop jumps are made so the pop of a jump syncs up smoothly with the landing, but a flat drop off like this doesn't go and sync you up with the landing at all. So since you went and popped off dead straight and didn't have that pop to go and readjust because you went straight for the shifty, that made it so you came into the landing very tail heavy because you left in this position, didn't get the proper arc up that will put you up into the landing, so you're landing tail heavy. So basically, you matched the angle of the takeoff, but because the takeoff angle didn't line up with the angle of the landing, it made you land tail heavy. And here we can see what I was talking about by opening the hips. Look at how much your butt's out to your upper body correlation. This is setting your weight over your heels, but isn't as powerful of a position. And the reason why this isn't too ideal is because if your weight's set over here on your heels, you're going to need to ride all this funk on your heel edge. For this, just picture, would you want to be riding through this on your heel edge or toe edge for that landing? Generally, it's going to be toe edge because toe edges are more stable. And that's where we're seeing this buck right here. See how you're getting bucked up and getting a little bit loose here? That's making it so you're not prepared to come through the spoon of a jump. See how you're fighting to get back to your toe edge for this high G-force part of the feature? That's where this erratic riding's coming from. And then you need to try go and prepare yourself to get ready for this next feature coming in. And you just don't have enough time to go and prep for this. And we can see that you're making the same mistake off the takeoff here. You're going and preemptively turning your upper body, coming down, opening the chest, and because you didn't have enough time to go and wind up and set, you're too bent down. This is making it so you can't go and fully extend your legs, getting straight. So see here how your legs are still bent as you're leaving off the jump, and then you're going straight for that shifty again. And that's what's throwing you off. And again, same thing. Landing tail heavy, landing heel heavy. So this is all stemming from trying to rush that takeoff. Rushing the hips open, making it so you're not getting that full pop. That's making it so you're not getting into the landing that stack position, making it so you need to go and readjust to try balance. And then that second takeoff is coming up too fast for you to get in your position to try perform your pop. If we go and compare how I jump here, obviously this is off a park jump, so it's going to have the angle. But watch this. I'm keeping my body aligned, and I'm making sure I fully extend my legs. When I'm talking about fully extending, this doesn't mean we're going and trying to lift our chest, lift our upper body, lose that engagement of our core. A fully extended motion still has a little bit of bend in the legs and a little bit of bend in the core, letting you keep your core engaged. So from there, I'm getting that full pop, and only after I get that full pop do I go to bring up my legs. So at this point, I'd start to shifty. This is for two reasons. First, making sure you get the full pop means that you'll be getting the proper arc of a jump and into the landing, because jumping works with starting up and coming down. If you go and cut that up motion short, it's going to mess up the down motion. And then second, to know if you hit that motion. If you go and rush for the grab, rush the trick, rush the shifty before knowing you're on that arc, you're not going to be able to fully commit to it, meaning that you won't be able to hold it as long. That's why it's more beneficial to wait, then do it, because that's going to let you hold that position much longer than if before. So coming in squared, making sure to push off the feature, getting in line for the jump, and once I feel in control, then I hit the grab, and then I can poke it out. So make those changes, and it should make it so approaching features like that becomes a lot easier in the future. If it's a gnarly feature, you need to make sure that your takeoff is that much better so you can land in a that much more of a stacked position. We'll go and watch this one more time. So here, see how my weight set over the balls of my feet, slight toe pressure. As I pop off, I'm not popping up enough that I lose that position. Even though my legs are more extended, I'm shifting my upper body straighter, but still keeping it over, so my weight set over the balls of my feet. That's making it so I travel through the air in my stack position, and if you travel through the air in your stack position, you land in your stack position. And in this position, I'm in my powerful mode. I could go and do anything I wanted from it, and that's the key to going riding those more tech features. So make those changes, let me know how it goes, and if you need more feedback, let me know.